Hello and welcome, dear students, dear viewers. For this lesson, we're going to have a discussion / vocabulary building and a bit of reading. Okay, so it's discussion starters, actually, is the topic. And we'll have an interesting discussion. So let's hope that the students will join soon. Hopefully that shouldn't take too long. Hello, Vitali.
Hello, Alan. How are you?
Very well. How are you?
Thank you. I am fine.
That's excellent.
Monday. Routine.
Happy Monday. Yes.
Yes.
Did you have a good weekend?
Weekend. I was learning about English in aspect of reading and something like writing.
Very good. So you were practicing.
I try to do it maybe in December.
You want to do the
I
IELTS?
to attempt to pass the exam.
Very good.
With me now, with me my cat.
Oh, that's cute.
Its name is Pusha.
Pusha?
Pusha.
Oh, it's a little bit dark. I can't see much, but I can see a little bit of the cat. Very cute. Is
it understands us
really?
a little bit.
Yeah, wouldn't it be great?
Interesting process. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I love cats. Hello, Xenia.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine, and you?
Very well, thanks for asking. How was your weekend? What did you get up to?
The weekend in our city was very sunny, and it's very warm. I think it's about 20 degrees of Celsius, and we was walking.
You are walking. You went for a walk.
Yeah.
Nice. That's beautiful. Yeah, I was watching the Formula 1 Grand Prix in Sochi in south of Russia, and the weather there was amazing. It seemed like it was summer. It was very sunny, it was warm. The people there were really loving the weather. That was really good. Did any of you watch the race on TV?
I don't.
You didn't watch it. Doesn't interest you. Vitali, did you get a chance to watch it?
No, unfortunately no. But I knew results, and I can add that Sochi is one of the softest points of Russia, because the weather was fine in that day. Mostly in Russia, the weather very bad. It's in Russia, in winters, bitterly cold.
Yeah.
And short, small summers.
Mm.
Short, windy summers.
Yes. Yeah, Sochi is a great place now, especially after the
Yes.
Winter Olympics that were held there recently.
Yes.
A lot of facilities they have there now. It's really huge. It looks very futuristic. Yeah, very advanced.
Futuristic.
Yeah, like the buildings and so on, and all the facilities that are there. It's really good, very advanced. Let's welcome Natalya. Hello, Natalya. Nice to see you.
Hello. Nice to see you too.
How's everything going?
It's okay, thanks.
Very good.
How are you?
Yeah, everything's fine. It's the typical Monday. Yeah, back to reality. The weekends are too short, unfortunately.
Yeah, I agree with you. Absolutely.
But I mean, who am I to complain? I think in Russia, it's even shorter, right? Because a lot of people work on Saturday as well, right?
It depends on the job and the profession.
True. Okay, so how's your weekend? What did you do?
Nothing special. Daily routine and shopping and working. We went to the theater. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It was
Nice.
great.
What did you watch?
The play by Erich Maria Remarque. Named book. Yeah. Remarque. Do you know?
No. How do you spell it? This is a person's name, yeah? You're giving me.
Person's name? In Russian it calls Три товарища, three friends. In English.
Aha. Okay. No, I'm not aware of it. So it was a more of a drama.
Yeah.
Drama play. Okay, good. Nice. Yeah. Well, I didn't do much. We had decent weather. We had pretty sunny weather over the weekend. So I went to a forest not far away with my family, and actually we were driving through very open area, fields, and a lot of forests and trees. So we stopped over. And
Did you have a picnic?
Yeah, we had a little picnic. We took some coffee with us, and in a thermos bottle or flask, some also say, to keep it warm. And yeah, so we stopped over. We had a nice sort of picnic, and we played a little bit but it got chilly. It got so cold. I was really not expecting it. Because we left about maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and by the time we started to have the picnic, it was 4 maybe, just after, yeah, about 4 o'clock, which is, I mean, sunset here is 6:30, so it's not sunset, but it seemed like it was getting dark all of a sudden, even though it was sunny. It was very strange. I think it was the mountains that were surrounding us that why it seemed a bit cold. So yeah, it was very strange, and so we didn't really enjoy it as much because it was just so chilly. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. That's what I did. Yeah. Yes. Okay, guys. Let's get started with the lesson. Oh, here's the last student. See, always somebody joins just before I start the class. It's excellent. Hello, Rinat. Welcome. Nice to see you.
You were talking about me? Hello.
Yeah.
I just joined before you start.
Yeah, it was perfect. Perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Yeah. How are you guys?
Yeah, I'm well. Thanks for asking.
Yeah. Hello, Natalya.
Hello, Renat.
Yeah. So how are you?
I'm fine. What about you? Haven't seen you for ages.
Yeah, because there were hard times. There are now difficult times are coming or already came. Yeah, this
Or
with
ha
my work is related with my work. From like this week starts this somewhat week, in my school. So we are very busy to taking control works from our students, preparing for them, checking them, like this stuff. Very busy.
Oh wow. Yeah, these are the really busy times now. You're gonna have your hands full.
Yes, yes, and all after lessons, students are coming. They just want to ask this and that. They are preparing. They are very, very worrying about to be ready for their final work for this term. So you cannot say them no, even though you are very busy. You have to tell them, okay, I'm ready, and help them with their questions till very late evening. Yeah. And I
Yeah.
am a newbie here because last year I was studying and I haven't been there, and this all the things it's quite new for me. You know, Kazakhstan now in this uh, time when every day we're changing curricular assessment thing, so many new things, and I'm learning and doing, learning by doing.
You're learning as time goes on.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. And how about your studies? Are you doing that still? Your masters?
Yeah, my master degree too. So that's why it's very busy with my master degree, of course, and research work, in this summative works and the English lessons, and
You've got a lot on your plate.
yeah, life is quite interesting, becoming interesting.
Look, it's
Not
good.
difficult, let's say, interesting in the busy.
Yeah, it's good to be busy. I mean, it keeps you going, and you have work. It's good.
Yeah.
Work to do. All right, it's good. I'm glad you joined, anyways. So let us get started then. Yeah. So we were about to start. So I'm glad you joined just in time. So we're doing something new. Okay. I thought we'll do some discussion starters. It's in a similar, let's say, format like some of the other lessons, but hopefully we can do a bit more discussion. And for this particular discussion starter, we are discussing vanishing honeybees. An interesting topic. So it's an environmental concern. Yeah, the disappearance of honeybees.
Yes.
So here we'll have, as always, we're going to learn some vocabulary and do a bit of exercises and yeah, a bit of reading as well, and then we can discuss about this topic a bit. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is play the audio for you to listen, and then after that we'll get straight into it. Okay, here we go.
Can you make it a bigger, this one?
Sorry? Did you say something?
Yes, yes. Can you make it this text bigger?
Oh, the text larger? Sure.
Yes, yes, larger. Can you enlarge it?
Can you enlarge it? Yes, sure, I can. Okay, here we go.
This podcast is brought to you by ESLLibrary.com. Hello, everyone. I'm Cara, the host of ESL Library's mini podcasts for English learners. Today's podcast comes to you from our discussion starters section. Vanishing honeybees, pollinating under pressure. Did you eat an apple today? Did you enjoy a handful of almonds? Chances are you owe a special thank you to some hard-working honeybees. Honeybees do much more than make honey. They are pollinators that directly and indirectly help bring food to our tables. According to some bee experts, 1 in every 3 bites of food is related to the work of a honeybee. While we've come to rely on honeybees for our food supply, these pollinators have been dropping like flies since the late 1990s. The mysterious phenomenon of the disappearing honeybee is known as colony collapse disorder. Even though bee colonies can be replaced by commercial beekeepers, it is a very expensive procedure. When colonies are lost year after year, beekeepers are unable to keep up with the demand. Bee experts don't know exactly what is causing the rapid decline of honeybees, but most agree that chemicals are largely to blame. The use of pesticides has increased dramatically in recent years. Climate change is another suspect. Extreme weather, such as drought, can make it difficult for bees to do their job. Loss of habitat is another likely cause. Urban sprawl results in the loss of forests, fields, and meadows. Habitat loss causes malnutrition and disorientation. A bee that can't find its way back to its hive is no use to its colony and dies within a matter of hours. Honeybees aren't the only pollinators. Other types of bees and insects, as well as bats and birds, are pollinators. According to various studies, many pollinators around the globe, including various species of bees, are showing signs of becoming endangered. Environmentalists are concerned about the ripple effect this could have on the Earth. Some fear that the decline of pollinators is a greater threat to the Earth than global warming. For questions and activities related to this podcast, visit psllibrary.com.
Okay. So there you have it. That was the audio for our vanishing bees, vanishing honeybees, that is. So let us discuss this topic for a little bit. So as you heard, she said 1 in 3 bites of food we eat is directly or indirectly pollinated by honeybees. That's interesting to know. Okay, so why do we need honeybees?
We need honeybees. I think from this article is clear that the first maybe impact there it is they pollinate these vegetables or fruits that we are eating, and yeah.
Very good.
Second reason, of course, we like honey. Yeah.
Yes, good. Okay. Okay, let's look at the second one. Why is commercial beekeeping a big business?
Because agronomes, yeah, is it in English agronomes too? Agro farmers or?
Yeah, agricultural
companies or farmers, they need these honey bees or just the bees to pollinate their agricultures. First thing, and maybe they want to get extra money from selling their honey.
Yeah, good. Good. Any other reasons?
No, I don't know.
Any of the other students would like to mention anything?
Maybe some of them likes when these bees stings them.
Yeah. Okay, what about the last question then? Can the human race survive without natural pollinators?
I doubt it, because in this article they were mentioned that the problem which can arise if, like, if we will lose all these pollinators can be more or can be worse than global warming. So it's dangerous to say yes.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, so this is very important. I mean, it's to have these honeybees.
Yeah. Honeybees help feed us in a big way by pollinating, yeah, our crops and vegetables, fruit.
Very good, yes. So they are extremely important. Yeah. So we get to realize that. Some people don't necessarily realize that, and so let's have a look at some of these words that were mentioned. I'm sure some of these will be new for you. So let's match the vocabulary with the correct meanings. So Xenia, can you do the first one for us, please?
Pollinator. Species that carries pollen from the male part of a plant to the female part of a plant. It's a I.
Very good. Yeah, we say a species.
Species.
Yeah, species that carries pollen from the male part of a plant to the female part. Yeah, very good. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Can you give us a sentence with pollinator?
The bees are the one of the viewer of pollinator.
Are one of the
view of pollinators.
One of the few.
Few of
Yeah.
pollinators.
Okay, very good. Okay, excellent. Second one, Rinat.
Indirectly. Indirectly means it's opposite to directly. Not
Yeah.
directly, but still playing a part. Yeah. For
Very
example, let me say, the level of corruption in the country indirectly affects to the living condition of the people.
Yeah, very good. Of the citizens, of the public, of the citizens, of the people. Excellent sentence. Very good. I like that one. All right. Third, number 3. Sorry, Vitali.
Dropping like flies. 1 second.
Yeah.
It's too difficult for me. Sorry.
That's fine. Yeah, this one is a bit tricky. Who can help Vitali with number 3?
It is K to be dying of suddenly, dropping like flies.
Yeah,
dropping,
so this.
it is like falling.
Yeah.
Falling like flies. Yeah. If you use chemicals at home and your flies dropping suddenly, all of them. So, yeah. This means, yeah, vanishing very shortly, sharply.
Yeah, but it doesn't. It doesn't have to refer to flies. This is an idiom that we use. Yeah, so dropping like flies. Something is dying off. A certain species, is dying off. They're dropping like flies. So they're dying off suddenly. So maybe it's referring to for even people. You can use it with people. Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe because of this huge disease that's been spreading, any disease you can mention, the people have been dropping like flies. The people have been dying all of a sudden. Okay, so it doesn't refer to flies per se. Okay, number 4. Natalya?
Phenomenon. It means a situation or event that is observed with interest.
Yes, very good. How would you make a sentence with phenomenon?
Disappointing of honeybees is a great phenomenon nowadays.
Yes, good example. Excellent, thank you. All right, Xenia, number 5.
Keep up with demand. Maybe it's A, to provide the amount needed requested.
Yes, it is. How would you use to keep up with demand in a sentence?
We should to keep up with demand the bees? No?
No.
I can't understand clearly this phrase.
Okay. To keep up with demand. So first of all, here we need to understand the meaning of demand. What does demand mean?
Demand, it is like request. No, it's
Claim.
yeah, it's depending on the context, of course. So we can say that it is synonym of request. For example, if I will say I demand you something, and then you are asking, you are just requesting it. But in economical world, demand, it is opposite to supply. That you need it. For example, I would say English speaker professionals is in high demand on the job market. It means that the professionals who can speak in English and who has another profession, they are in high demand. They can easily find job and their salary is good. So the job market is asking like these professionals. They are needing like these professionals.
Yes, yeah, good. So demand is like something that is of high need.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a need for it, a great need for it, or necessity. It's under demand. Yeah, so maybe, like Rinat mentioned, it was a good example. Teachers, English-speaking teachers, are in demand. Yeah, globally. So people they need English teachers globally because they want to learn English. Simple. So now to keep up with, basically, you know when someone is running from you and they're very fast, you can't keep up. So you have to run faster to be able to keep up with your friend that's running in front of you. So you have to catch up, yeah? Keep up with demand. Okay, Xenia, is that any clearer?
Yeah, it's clearer, but...
Okay, how would we use this in a sentence? Who wants to try and give us an example? Natalya, do you want to try it? Keep up with demand. So you have to think of a product now, yeah?
To have a great career, you have to keep up with demand.
Okay. To have a great career, you need to keep up with the demand. Yeah, maybe a bit clearer than that. So we need to establish what needs a demand. Yes.
In order to keep up with demand, government should provide enough high-quality English teachers for their schools.
Okay, good. Yes. Very good. For example, you know the latest iPhone that came out, the iPhone 6. A lot of people, they want the new iPhone 6. So Apple can only make so many. So they're under pressure. They cannot make so many. Yeah, they cannot keep up with the demand. Yeah, because people there want to buy the iPhone. There's let's say 100 million people. They signed up for the pre-order of the iPhone 6, and Apple can only make 10 million. I don't know, a week, let's say. So they cannot keep up with the demand. There's a high demand. A lot of people want the iPhone 6, so they can't keep up with it. They cannot make so many at once. So it takes time. All right, I think we've settled that. Number 6, Rinat.
Pesticides. It's chemicals, I think.
Pesticides.
Pesticides. These chemicals used to keep harmful pests off plants.
Good.
And the vanishing of honeybees. One of the reasons of vanishing honeybees can be overusing of pesticides.
The overuse or the overusage of pesticides.
Overusage of the pesticides.
Very good example. Yes, yes. So the pesticides are chemical that is used to spray, maybe, or powder, and they put that on plants to prevent insects, you know, or pests landing on the plants. All right, 7. Vitali?
Yes, commercial. The R&D for the purpose of making a profit.
Yeah, for the purpose of making a profit. Commercial.
Okay, as example, the commercial using of pesticides may not only did make harmful insects or pests, but also was the reason of people's disasters, poison, like poisons.
Good. That's good. Lengthy example, but still good. Yeah, it makes sense. So commercial, you can use it, for example, if you want to say commercial companies, or in this case, commercial beekeepers. Yeah, commercial beekeepers. You have private beekeepers, then you have commercial ones. Okay, good. Number 8, Natalya.
8 is habitat. It means C, the natural environment where a species lives.
Yes. Very good. That's the natural habitat.
Fields are natural. Fields are habitat where bees I don't know.
Okay, yeah. So fields of with a lot of wild flowers, perhaps, are a habitat for honeybees. Very good. So we're talking about the environment, the place where this species lives, where they are, you know, living. Very good. That's a good example. 9. Xenia.
Urban sprawl. It's F, the growth and spread of cities.
Yes, very good. It's going to be F. The growth and spread of cities. So urban sprawl.
Yeah, and the centers we should to grow up the much more urban sprawl to give a chance for bees surviving.
Ah, right. Yeah, urban sprawl. In this case, the urban sprawl, what would you say that is? Is it a verb, a noun, or what?
Sprawl, it's a noun. It's noun. Urban, it's adjective.
Do we agree with Xenia? You say sprawl is the noun here, yeah?
Yeah.
Sprawl, it's maybe verb. Urban, it is, can be adjective.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she said urban is the adjective, sprawl is the noun. Yeah, that's fine. No problem with that. Yeah, so adjective.
Can you repeat the answer? It means what?
It's
The
F.
letter.
F.
F.
So the growth and spread of cities. So is that a good thing or a bad thing for the honeybees?
It's a good thing.
No.
Why?
It's a controversial question. I think it is a good thing in my opinion, because if urban sprawl, then let's say we can save very other places, very many other places, and all the people will live. Many people will live only in one very big place, but the villages and the forests, they will be safe.
But for honeybees, it's not good.
Yeah. Good.
For people, it's
For people, definitely.
yeah.
No, I mean, if people will live in other places, they will make harm anyway. So it's much better to live in one place and do these bad things only in one point than throughout the world. So,
But unfortunately, their place grow and spread. Yeah.
Yeah, for the environment and for animals and for honeybees in particular, it's definitely a negative, because what happens when you have an urban sprawl, you know, what happens, it's more of a unattractive or untidy, way of the cities spreading. And it actually goes into the nature, it's spreading into the fields and so on. So the countrysides. So what happens is the trees have to be cut down, usually. The grass areas and the plants and the flowers, vegetation, and the crops, all that has been, it disappears because there are buildings and roads and asphalt and so on. So where are the animals and the bees gonna go? They die out. They drop like flies. Yeah. So this is the thing. Yeah. When it comes to honeybees, this is definitely a negative.
Yeah, it's okay. I think that's a sprawl. It's a sprawl of plants. I don't think it's a sprawl of house. Yeah, I think that's a sprawl of plants, trees, and other.
That's different. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different.
sprawl is a synonym of spreading, yeah?
Yeah, you can say
Yeah.
that. Yeah, when something spreads or stretches, you know, but usually in like an untidy or irregular way. When something is it's sprawled, it spreads, but not necessarily in a tidy way, in a regular way. Um, but if you say urban sprawl, and that refers more to the cities and factories, you know, all that expanding.
Yeah, I think it's terminology, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, we got that sorted. Good. Let's do 10.
My turn, yeah?
I think so. Yes. Yeah, pretty much.
Disorientation. D. It means D. The loss of one's sense of direction.
Yeah, very good.
I read articles that after pesticides affect to honeybees get drunk and they lose their disorientation, or they will get to disorientation. No. And it can cause to disorientation of the honeybees.
That's better. It causes disorientation for the honeybees. Yeah. The use of pesticides causes disorientation. Yeah, for the honeybees. Okay, good. So anyone can get disorientated. You know, maybe you're in a city center or in a marketplace, in a big marketplace, and all of a sudden you're in the middle and you forgot where you are. You don't know which direction to go. So you don't have a sense of direction. Yeah. All right, 11. Vitali?
Okay, ripple effect. One event that causes the spread chain reaction of related events. E.
Very good.
Number
Yeah, so this can be used in many things, yeah, ripple effects and ripple effect.
Ripple effects and
Is this a new
using in content with this on this I might say that then more bees in the around us in the then more we have quality products like fruits and vegetables.
Okay. So that causes a ripple effect. Yeah. So it's like when how can you say?
One event, one event like pollination. If people fruits and vegetables every two or one time a year, and and
yeah.
the sorry.
Okay, that's good. So there's a ripple effect. It can be a positive or negative. Basically, when something happens, an event occurs. Because of that,
the situation, if is positive, basic. So in this case, effect positive if fundamental of idea and ripple effect is negative, it's give to us negative effect. I think so.
Okay. Yeah, so the use of pesticides will have a negative ripple effect on the environment. Yeah?
Yes. Yes.
So, all right. And the last one, Talia?
Malnutrition is L, insufficient food or water.
Yes.
Malnutrition had a big impact. Yeah, had a big impact on honeybees.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So anyone can have malnutrition. Can be humans, you know, and anyone. Basically, you don't have enough food or water. Okay, good. Now, here's the article. Let's quickly read this article. We have 4 paragraphs. Perfect. So, Xenia, read the first one, please.
Did you eat an apple today? Did you enjoy a handful of almonds? Chances are you on a special thank you to some hard-working honeybees. Honeybees do much more than make honey. There are pollinators and directly and indirectly help bring food to our tables. According to some bee experts, 1 in every 3 bites of food is related to the work of honeybee.
Very good, thank you. Well read. Okay, Renat, number 2.
While we have come to rely on honeybees for our food supply, these pollinators have been dropping like flies since the late 1990s. The mysterious phenomenon of the disappearing honeybee is known as colony collapse disorder, SSD.
CCD.
Even though bee colonies can be replaced by commercial beekeepers, it is a very expensive procedure. When colonies are lost year after year, beekeepers are unable to keep up with the demand.
Very good. Thank you. Vitali, number 3.
Bee experts don't know exactly what is causing the rapid decline of honeybees, but most agree that chemicals are largely to blame. The use of pesticides has increased dramatically in recent years. Climate change is another suspect. Extreme weather such as drought can make it difficult for bees to do their job. Loss of habitats is another likely cause. Urban sprawl results in the loss of forests, fields, and meadows. Habitat loss causes malnutrition and disorientation. A bee that can't find its way back to its hives is no use to its colony and dies within a matter of hours.
Very good. Thank you very much. Natalya, last one.
Honeybees aren't the only pollinators. Other types of bees and insects, as well as bats and birds, are pollinators. According to various studies, many pollinators around the globe, including various species of bees, are showing signs of becoming endangered. Environmentalists are concerned about the ripple effect this could have on the Earth. Some fear that the decline of pollinators is a greater threat to the Earth than global warming.
Yes. Thank you. Very, very well read. Okay, so that was pretty much what we heard earlier. So So what I'll do, I'll move on to the sentences. I presume the vocabulary was all fine. There are no questions. So let's look at these 10 sentences and see if you can match it. Fill the gaps. Xenia, the first one.
And can I see page 1?
You want to see page 1?
Yeah.
Try this.
Okay. Much of the world's food supply is and
Directly.
Yes, Rinat got it for you.
I'm sorry? What?
Indirectly.
Indirectly.
Yeah, indirectly. Yeah, much of the. Yeah, so much of the world's food supply is indirectly dependent on honeybees. Yeah. All right, second one. Rinat.
Loss of habitats. Yeah. Causes many species to become endangered.
Loss of habitat causes many species to become endangered. Very good. Loss of habitat. 3, Vitali.
Oh, orientation B would die.
Disorientated,
I don't know.
Okay, who can help Vitali?
Disorientated bee will die if it cannot find its hive.
Very good. A disorientated bee will die if it can't find its hive. Yeah. So they're very dependent. They have to know how to get back. Okay. 4, Natalya.
Many birds which are also dying from white nose syndrome. Many birds.
It starts with P, am I right?
Pollinators.
Yes, I think.
Disorientated? No?
No.
Pollinators, I think.
Yeah.
What? Pollinators?
Pollinators.
Yeah. Many bats, which are also pollinators, like the honeybees, are dying from white nose syndrome. Yes. Okay. 5.
Maybe it's mine, but I don't know what is what. When a few passengers get the flu.
Oh, sorry. What happened? Yeah. Again?
When a few passengers get the flu, cruise lines must prepare for a, I think it's stop? Something like stop?
No.
No?
Think of the...
Cruise lines, it's a ship, yeah? Where people traveling.
Yes, that's right.
Must prepare for a something help, but I don't want what. Maybe someone help me?
Yeah, what fits in here? Which of the vocabulary? When a few passengers get the flu, yeah, they get sick. Cruise lines must prepare for a...
Malnutrition.
No. When let's say one or few people get the flu, what happens to the other people?
It can spread.
Yes.
Ripple effect.
Exactly. Ripple effect.
Okay.
Very good. Ripple effect. Okay. Number 6.
The popular toy company couldn't keep up demand.
Keep up.
Keep up the demand or on demand?
with demand.
Keep up with demand during the Christmas season.
Yes. So a popular toy company couldn't keep up with demand. Very good. 7.
Yeah, whose turn?
Vitali, is it?
Maybe due to malnutrition, the
I think it's not malnutrition. It's
tropical
tropical rain. Forests are disappearing.
forest rain.
No, it's
Okay.
Urban sprawl.
Urban sprawl.
Very good. Yep. Urban sprawl. Due to urban sprawl, the tropical rainforests are disappearing because they're being cut down. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. 8.
The study concluded that many of the ill bees in the colony were suffering from malnutrition.
That's good. Yeah. Here, malnutrition fits perfectly. All right. 9.
Commercial.
Xenia.
Commercial.
Commercial.
Yeah.
Beekeepers transport bees from almond farm to almond farm.
Yes. Very good. And the last one.
No, you're welcome. CCD is abbreviation that means no. CCD is
Phenomenon.
Phenomenon. Good.
Yeah. I just wanted to tell CCD is a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a phenomenon. All right, excellent. Well done, guys. I've given you the link for this. Very interesting PDF. And here we have some idioms and expressions you can use and see if you can find what they mean. Buzz off. Hear the buzz. Buzzword. Give someone a buzz. Buzz along. Buzz in. Have a buzz.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, guys. So thank you very much. Gonna have to let you go. I hope to see you soon again. Okay. Bye, guys.
Thank you.
No
Bye.
problems. Bye.